Hello, Living Dead Dolls fans. This is Josh, aka Doggiepants, and I'm coming at you in partnership with Mezco Toys for another Living Dead Dolls review. So I'm pretty excited because we are going to be taking a look at the newest set from Living Dead Dolls, which is the variant version of Series 35, or the anniversary 20th set, however you want to talk about it. But this set basically is the 5 mystery dolls that were available in the original set, which are revamps of Series 1 with glass eyes, and a 6th doll, which is blue-haired Candy Rotten, which I'm stoked for. So we're going to be taking a look at those 6, and I will be looking at them from my least favorite to my favorite. But as always, I'm going to start with the coffin. So here is the coffin, just a standard black coffin, no handles or anything. It does have the plastic that we've seen all this year with another piece of plastic over top of it. Some people are not big fans, some people are, your preference. It does have a really great chipboard though. Look at that, beautiful. Picture of the doll, moon in the background, there's a cemetery, and then it does say the doll's name right there, Candy Rotten. She's standing in front of some gates. So I like this chipboard, I think it's really pretty. But that is the coffin. So let's go ahead and get started. I am using a different camera today, so we'll see how this one goes. I'm going to start with my least favorite and go to my favorite, but this first doll is actually pretty interesting because I've actually already reviewed her. She was part of my original set, which of course is The Exorcist. So if you saw that one, you can fast forward a little, or you can just watch this again. But let's go ahead and take a look at her. So she is adorable. There's something about her face paint and then the tight hood that makes me not love her as much as some of the other ones. I still do like her quite a bit. But yeah, let's take a look at her outfit. So she's got standard Living Dead Dolls black shoes with these really cute white socks going on there. And then she does have this really light purple dress, which I love. It's this gorgeous lavender color, right? Matches her hair nicely. So it is purple. It's got this cute little design on it. It's kind of floral. There's a large white band at the bottom. That white band makes it into her belt. And then the front bow, which does have a couple different layers to it, right? So that's like 3 different layers on that big, huge bow in the front. And then she does have a bit of a poofy sleeve, which is nice with that same white band around the arm. Now, there is no elastic on that armband, so you can't really pull it apart. But yeah, but this is all one piece, and it does Velcro right here up the back. She has the famous noose around her neck. It is fabric. It's not plastic like the original one, which I appreciate. And then she does have this cute hood. And the way that this hood is designed is it's Velcroed here up the back, which means you unvelcro it and you kind of pull it forward to get her face out of this hole, because it is attached here under her chin. There's no Velcro or anything. It's a solid piece of fabric there. It is very fuzzy. We've got some pink ears, which are fuzzy. But that's the hood. I am going to take the hood off for the rest of this video so you can see what's going on underneath. This is her. I actually like her a little bit better without the hood. She has the standard Exorcist hair. I kind of almost wish they had done a headband with some bunny ears or something. I think that would have been kind of a cute change for her. But the hood's cute still. I'm going to give you an up-close look at her face paint. The lighting is not great with this camera, but hopefully you'll be able to see it pretty well. She does have some yellow shading around her eyes, and I think that might be something that gives her a bit of a different look. She's got some really beautiful blue glass eyes that look very realistic. A bright red lip, simple eyebrow, the Manson X on her forehead. There is a little bit of purple shading at the edge of her mouth, which is kind of strange and doesn't, I don't know, it changes the shape of her mouth a little bit. Yeah, but that's her. That's Exorcist. She does come with her famous basket, right? So we've got the white basket here. She does have her cockroach in it. It does have the 20th anniversary symbol right there with the sulfur symbol in the middle of the O. And then, of course, a little green grass going on in that basket as well. So that's her. She does have a curved hand, which is kind of nice. I think you can kind of get the basket to hang right there so she can hold it, which is kind of cool. But yeah, but that is The Exorcist. Here's the original, so you can kind of see the difference between the two. See, the face paint is very different between these two, but but still lovely. I love the blue eyes. They used these glass blue eyes quite a bit in this series, which is pretty interesting. So in second place, and this one was tough because I really do like this doll, I went with Posey. So this Posey is actually really cool. Her dress is a little bit different than the original, but actually very pretty. It reminds me kind of She Who Walks at Night, something about the way that it's shaped. But let's take a look at it. She is a barefoot doll, right? No socks, no shoes. And then she's got this gorgeous nightgown. Now, the original doll, the nightgown was kind of dirty. This is pretty clean. She does have this tiny little beautiful bow here. And there's some lace detail right there under the high-waisted bodice. She does have a poofy sleeve with some lace at the bottom there. And then that lace is repeated at the bottom of this dress as well. This is all one piece and it does Velcro here up the back. Now, she's got long, beautiful hair. Not quite as long as the original, and you can see that it's a little choppy at the back, but not too bad. I will say her hair could be a little bit thicker rooted, which is funny because the majority of the dolls that I've seen for Series 35 and these mystery dolls, the hair's been pretty good. Hers is a little on the thin side. And I also noticed with my doll, I'm sure your doll won't have this issue, but she's got a little piece of hair that was rooted to actually go up. So she's got this bump going on. I might have to boil that down for her hair a little bit. But that's all right. She's still very beautiful. I love her face paint. When I first saw an image of this doll, I wasn't sure I loved the face paint, but it's really grown on me. It's pretty spooky. She's got these beautiful white glass eyes. I love these glass eyes. They're super scary. She's got the infamous cut on her forehead, some serious bumpage on her face. Now, unlike the original one, this is not part of the mold. It's just painted on. But what's interesting is her lips almost look chapped, right? Really chapped, and there's a lot of purple around it that we didn't see in the original. She does have some simple eyebrows and some really intense shading around her eyes. Now, what's interesting about her too, and you're not going to probably be able to tell from this video, is that there's some speckling from the shading coming down on her cheeks, almost like the paint kind of sprayed a little bit, but it adds to the doll a lot. She looks kind of dirty and I love it. I think it's really cool. So I love her face paint. Probably my favorite thing about this doll. She's very pretty, very cool. I understand why this could be somebody's favorite in the set, but she comes in second place for me. She does come with her standard blood-splattered rose, which we've seen many times with Posey. It does have a peg on it, which she does have holes in her hands, so that can fit nicely, if I can get it in there. Yeah, there we go, into her hand so she can actually hold that rose. Yep, but that is Posey in second place. Here is the original Posey. And you can see a pretty drastic difference between the two. Her hair is definitely darker, and it's almost, it's thicker for sure, a little bit longer, and she's just a little spookier, I think, than the new one. But I still do like this Posey quite a bit. But yeah, but that's Posey. Moving on, we're flying through these 6 dolls. Next up is one that I love, and if anybody knows, Damien is my favorite doll of all time. But Damien comes in third place for this set. Love him. He's cute. They did a perfect job, I think, with him. But let's go ahead and take a look. So he does have standard black Living Dead doll shoes with these cute black socks with this little red stripe. How adorable is that? That red piping comes into the rest of his outfit, which I love. He's got these cute little boy shorts going on there. And then this is actually a separate piece, the jacket, as is the shirt. Now, I think with the original one, the shirt was attached to the pants. The shirt is not attached to the pants on this one. Those are separate pieces. This jacket Velcros in the front. The shorts Velcro in the back, as does the white shirt, okay? So with this white shirt, there is a collar, and the collar stays down pretty nicely on this doll. He's got this great black and red striped tie that is just... yeah, it's almost like a clip-on. It's just tagged right there in the front. Doesn't go underneath the collar, which it doesn't need to. You're not going to be going into that much detail. This jacket is really beautiful, though. They did a great job. Here, let me seal it up. The collar stays down nicely, right? And then he's got 3 different pockets on the front of this jacket. All of these are working pockets. This one here, and then the 2 here. That same red piping goes around the bottom of his sleeve and along the bottom of the jacket as well. So it's really, really nice. I'll give you a 360 so you can get a good look at that. Boom. He does have, of course, the Damien hat. This one has a sulfur symbol on it. It's fantastic. Really, really cute. It is a felt material, which is a little bit different than the rest of the outfit. The rest of the outfit is cotton, but totally works. Totally fine. Here is him without his hat. Pretty good job with the haircuts. Sometimes the boy haircuts can get a little crazy. I'm looking at you, Jack, from Jack and Jill. But they did a pretty good job with this one. There is some gel in the hair. If you want to comb that out, you can. I am going to leave his in place because it's underneath the hat, and it kind of holds it nicely from going everywhere. So, yeah, that is that. His face paint is simple but gorgeous. So we've got a black glass eye with a little white dot in the center, really intense black arched eyebrows, and then some black airbrushing around his eyes. No lip color or anything because he's a boy doll. But yeah, that's going on. That's what's going on with Damien. Really, really good job. I think they did a fantastic job with this version. Love him. And then, of course, he comes with his accessories as well. His little slingshot there. It's plastic. It's got this little... I wish that this... Oh, no, it is actually elastic. So you could kind of shoot something with it if you want. This little black ball at the end. And he does have a curved hand. I haven't tried to put this in his hand because the hand's pretty tight. But I'm sure I could get it in if I maneuvered it enough. Because this base is a little thick. I don't know if I want to mess with it so much on this video. Yeah. But the plastic is a softer plastic in his hand. So with enough maneuvering, you can actually get it in. It's just a little tougher. He does also come with, of course, his 3 books because he is a schoolboy. Here we go. The first one has a red sulfur symbol on it. Second one has this kind of cool design going on the front. And then the third one has the 20th anniversary symbol on it, which I think is really, really cute. And these books are nice quality plastic books. Of course, they don't open, but they are really cute and really well made. So I do really appreciate those accessories. But yeah, but that's Damien. Here is the original Damien to stand next to him. My favorite doll of all time from Living Dead Dolls. Love him. And the first doll I ever bought too. Damien. Great. Good job. Adorable. All right, we're halfway done. We're going to keep going. So next up, this was tough because these are all really good dolls. But I went with Sadie. Sadie, the original Living Dead doll, the symbol of all Living Dead dolls. She's adorable. She's amazing. And this one is really, really good too. I know we've seen a lot of Sadies in the past, but I love her. We've got some black Mary Jane shoes with the white socks. And she's got this adorable, cute little outfit. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the 13th anniversary. Is that what that was? No, 10th anniversary. I don't even know which one's the party time Sadie and Sin that came out many years ago. But yeah, kind of reminds me of that dress a little bit. It is black cotton, and this is a multi-layer dress going on. So there is a white underneath this black here. That's not just sewn at the bottom, so that's a nice little detail. It is all one piece, and it does Velcro up the back. We do have white kind of around the bottom of the bodice right there with this really pretty white bow. I love it. She does have a poofy sleeve with a little bit of elastic going on here and a white collar that lays down nicely. They've started tacking these collars, which I appreciate because Living Dead dolls are notorious for having, one collar sticking up. But yeah, it's done really, really well. The outfit's great quality, looks fantastic on the doll. And another reason that I love this doll is she's a pigtail doll now. Look how cute that is. I love it. She's just got little plastic bands, no bows or anything in the hair. The hair looks pretty great though. I think it came out nicely. It is rooted down the center part and around the edge, so not rooted in the whole head. If you wanted to take the hair down, it might look a little funny, so just be aware of that. She has one black eye with a white dot, right? And then one blue eye, the blue eye that we've been talking about constantly in these videos. Candy Rotten has it, Exorcist has it. I think one of the dolls from 25? No, just those. Yeah, Candy Rotten Exorcist, and then one of the Sadie eyes. I don't know what I'm thinking about. 25 or 35 didn't have glass eyes. But yeah, her face paint, black lip, pink shadow around the eyes, and a really nice arched eyebrow with some great eyelashes. Really pretty. Great face paint, great doll. Could have easily been my favorite as well. But this is just a really good set. So that is Sadie. She does, of course, come with her iconic purse, which you can open. Do I want to futz with it? Sure. So here it is. It's her coffin purse with the sulfur symbol, which we've seen many, many times. It does open to hold her bloody knife. If you want to put that in there, it does fit perfectly. You can close it up. She is a curved hand doll, this version, so you can put her purse in her hand and she can carry it with her to school if she'd like. And then, of course, she does also come with her black bouquet of roses. So she was the first doll to have this bouquet. And now she has a curved hand, which she can hold it pretty nicely. There we go. Looks great on her. Love it. That is Sadie. Let's pull up the original so you can see the two of them next to each other. Ooh, come on, Sadie. Here we go. And there is the original Sadie that came out 20 years ago. Or not quite 20 years ago, but you know what I mean. 2001, 17 years ago. Yeah, so there we go. That's Sadie. All right, we're flying through this. Next up is Sin. Of course it's Sin. I mean, Candy Rotten has to have the top slot. Of course, duh. But Sin is great. Sin is fantastic, and I think a lot of people agree that she is one of the best ones of this revamped Series 1 set. So let's take a look at her. She has the red Mary Jane shoes with black socks. Very, very cute. They're kind of patent leather. They do shine up. Her outfit is actually felt material, unlike Sadie's. Now, the black underskirt, which is built just like Sadie, is cotton, but this overlay is actually felt material. So it's almost the exact same dress, but with the red felt. We've got black around the center with this cute black bow going on there. She does Velcro here up the back. She does have her famous Sin tail. It doesn't have any wire in it to shape it. It just is a curled piece of plastic, and it is attached to the back of her right there. That's kind of how they've always done the Sin. Again, the collar is tacked down nicely so it lays beautifully in the front, which I appreciate. She does have a poofy sleeve. Not quite as pronounced as Sadie because it is a felt material, but it is there. Again, there is some elastic in the arm so you can pull that away. Now, her hair is up in an updo, which is really nice. But again, it's rooted only around the outside of the head because that's all they needed to root. But it is pulled up into a bun, and you can see kind of the end of the bun sticking out right there. And then that bun is just held in place with a piece of clear kind of elastic. She does have these tendrils that come down. There's a lot of gel in the tendrils, and I've noticed that some of the tendrils need a little zhuzhing, but easily done, easily done. You could wrap it around something, and even with the gel, if you just get the gel wet and let it sit for a while, it'll probably look really, really fantastic. She has got horns on her coming out of her head. It is part of the mold. Bright red horns, beautiful, great bangs on this doll. Her face paint is on point. We got a black lip. We've got some red shadowing around the eyes. Beautiful arched black eyebrow with some black eyelashes. And then her eyes are red with a black pupil going on there. Nice, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful doll. And of course, Sin would not be complete without her pitchfork. And she also is a curved-handed doll, which means she can hold it nicely. Because I always hated that the pitchfork had the peg. And actually, no. If you got the Japan version, I think it had the peg. This, I don't have the Japan, I have the American release, so they don't have the peg holes. So I think it was just an accessory that she couldn't actually hold. So it's nice to see that this doll can hold it. But here is the original Sin, so you can see the two dolls next to each other. Love the original Sin. I think I actually like this res version better, though, so good job, Mezco. But yeah, that's Sin. Which means our last doll, last but not least, is of course Candy Rotten. Now, some people will disagree with me, but I've been waiting for Candy Rotten forever, and this feels like the right version of her. The pink-haired one is great too, but this one specifically I really, really dig. So let's take a look at her. She does have black Mary Jane shoes, white socks, the simplest black dress you could possibly imagine. And it's interesting, just like the original, it's made out of two different fabrics. So this black bottom piece here is cotton, and this giant belt in the center is also a black cotton. But this part above has a little bit of like fuzz to it. I'm not exactly sure what kind of material. It's not quite a felt, but it feels like almost somewhere in between. It's strange that it's different, but it is different. This is all one piece. It does Velcro up the back. It does have these nice, straps over her shoulders. Beautiful, beautiful, simple little dress. Now I will say it does cause a little bit of staining underneath. Ooh. So be careful, you'll see that. Some people will take a little kind of nail polish remover to get that off. I don't mess with it because I don't want to eat through the plastic or take any paint off. Please do not use this as an endorsement, but I know people have done it in the past. So she's got great tattoos. Now, what's interesting about her tattoos is that the promo shot that we saw of her had a different tattoo on her chest. And as far as I've seen, all the ones that were actually mass produced have the exact same tattoos as the original. So the chest is different than the promo shot. Just be aware of that. But she does have a pink cotton candy on one arm and a blue cotton candy on the other, which now makes quite a bit of sense now that we have both of the dolls. She does have her iconic Christian symbol tattoo on her chest, which is the heart with the barbed wire. And then there's a little bit, instead of the cross out of the top, it's like a stick on fire. And then underneath her arms, pull it up, you can see that she does have two daggers on the inside of her arm as well. And I believe they are identical. Yes, they are. But that is her tattoos. Where she really shines is her beautiful blue hair, which is incredibly thickly rooted. Feels like the old Candy Rotten. I'll give you a 360. She does have some intense bangs going on there. Really, really nice, simple black lip. She does have the blue eyes that I've been talking about with all these dolls. She has the Manson X on her forehead, a really simple eyebrow, and then some black eyelashes as well. Now she's got some very subtle, and it might be hard to see in this video, pink shading around her eyes. So that does make her eyes pop with the blue and the blue hair, which I love. But that is Candy Rotten. Here's the original. She does have different hair, but they feel very similar. As you can see, the tattoos are identical for these dolls on both sides. But yeah, there you go. So that's Candy Rotten. That's everybody. That's all 6 of them. A little bit of a longer video. I tried to go a little faster. I know people are like, oh, I don't mind. We like watching it, but it's a lot to review, so I want to get through it. I'm going to try to get all of these dolls in the shot. It's kind of hard with 6 of them. We're not going to put Exorcist's hood back on. Sorry, Sin, let me take this out of your hand so you're not blocking her face. Boom, boom, boom. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. Can I get them all? Come on, Posey. Yes. There they are. Can you see me at all? Ooh. That is the Series 35 variant set. Although I don't know if you can call it variant except for Candy Rotten, but still, that's what it is. All right, so that's it. We got through that. I am about to go and pick up my variant Resurrection Maggot doll. So hopefully I'll be getting a review up for that one shortly. I have to go to Michigan this weekend, so maybe sometime next week. But that's it. Thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.